going.
So, what are everyone drinking?
Okay, I am just having some rum and coke. Just nothing fancy, nothing sweet, simple.
Sonia?
I am not drinking today because I have to get up at the ass crack of dawn to go camping.
Okay, why do you have to use my name like that? I don't approve.
Well, maybe
I do not want to be
you're-
associated with ass cracks, okay?
don't use your ass crack as time.
I'm
Like
sorry.
it's not good. I'm just drinking coffee. That's it. That's what I'm drinking.
I just love how you're like, I have to go to sleep right after this, so I'm gonna drink some coffee.
Yeah.
It makes I have anxiety and ADD, so coffee makes me comfy. Soothes my soul.
Oh,
So I know you guys can't see, but I'm drinking Mike's Hard Sour Watermelon.
Ooh.
It's the new one.
oh, that
new
sounds
one.
good. I'll have
I
to like
know.
look out for that.
It is very delicious.
Does it taste like Jolly Ranchers?
Yes.
That's what
Ooh.
I was picturing.
Me too. I was like,
Yeah.
watermelon Jolly Rancher.
Yes. And literally, it's Jolly Rancher. So that is what I'm drinking.
All right.
Ooh.
All right. So the question topic for the day is, what would your ideal way to spend the weekend? I guess there should be a B at the end of that, but what would your ideal way to spend the weekend? That's a bad grammar. Now I'm stuck on it. It's okay. How are you going to spend the weekend is the best way. And the word is become.
Okay. I got to think about this because it's like, who am I with? Like, can I plan every second of this weekend and people just have to follow? Like,
Is she by herself or is she with people?
It's the most perfectest weekend you could ever imagine. Everything goes as planned.
Oh, I can't imagine that.
Right? What is that like? Like going camping with my kids this weekend? That is not my ideal. Like going on vacation with your kids is not a vacation.
It's not
true.
Maybe for them, but
but not for you. Like
no.
I no longer do vacations with my children. Well, at least not with Caleb. It just doesn't work out.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
no
I never
longer
get
do
to,
that.
I do all the planning and then everyone else gets to enjoy it because I'm spending all my time, like whether it's feeding or cleaning or watching the kids while the old my older son does something else. You know, it's like I never get that time to like actually vacay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yes, I agree with that. Probably no kids. No,
Yeah,
no kids would be my
Exactly.
perfect weekend. Like
Yes.
that's already better. Like
Yeah.
So like I usually when I do get to go like on vacation, I just go to like the Dominican because I can read all day and eat all day and they bring me drinks to my seat. So and snacks. You can ask for fries and they'll bring them to your seat. Like it's a good vacation.
I've never done that. Like
Neither have I, but I don't think I would.
Oh, I want to.
I
get
can't stand the
jealous.
heat. So that does not sound like it's something I want to do.
I am someone who cannot be outside in the heat because I will die. But the Dominican is somewhere I can like. It's different. It's not smog like
It's
it
not
is
humid.
like and like in Hamilton, you got all that smog and you can't breathe.
Yeah.
Like here when it's hot, it's not so bad because I live in the woods. But like in the Dominican, even though there's like it's fucking hot all day, every day, it's not bad. You go at a beautiful time. The ocean sounds great. You don't have to swim in the ocean to enjoy the ocean. It just sounds good.
Well, that like okay, so like we try to take the kids to the beach once every week or once every 2 weeks. And my dream would be able to sit on the beach and read a book. That would be so nice.
That's what I love about it.
But I can't do that because Lyric needs constant supervision. And even if like my husband is watching her, then our oldest needs like someone to play with or someone to watch him and count how long he's underwater for and everything else. So it's like I'm constantly having to like switch my attention. That it's like by the time we're done at the beach, I'm so exhausted.
You need a nap.
Fun
nap.
Post beach naps, like you come home from the beach, you take a quick shower, and then you go to bed.
Yep.
Yeah.
So good.
Yes.
So my ideal weekend would be going to the bookstore, stopping off at Starbucks with like, you know how they're like attached to Indigo? So I'd go to Starbucks first. I would grab like a caramel macchiato, and then I'd go into Indigo. I would find like some book, and they have benches where you can just sit and read and stuff. And that's what I'd fucking do. That would be my weekend. All weekend I'd do that.
You have to go to Maine and go to the Volumes bookstore, and there is like just so many books. Lots. Like, and they have seats you can sit. There's couches. I don't know. They smelled funky, but I think that's just because
old books.
But I love the smell of old books, but like maybe there's dust. I don't know. It's just I have a thing about sitting on people's couches, but like you can sit there and be comfy and read all these books. Like they don't force you to buy anything. They're not like,
I would do that.
Yeah, there was one guy sitting in a weird corner. He scared the fuck out of me. So like he was in a back corner, and I was like, when I was like recording and I got lost and I couldn't find Kyle, there was this guy sitting on the floor in a corner, and I turned it, and I squealed. I was just like, ah. And then I apologized because he jumped. Like he's not expecting some crazy bitch to like just scream in his face. He's just sitting there wanting to read. That's why he's in a back corner. But it was nice. Like you should do something like that with your like Starbucks and just
yeah. That would be my ideal weekend. Just doing that all weekend, just reading and having coffee.
Mm-hmm.
I want to go a little farther because I'm thinking, like, it's your ideal weekend. You can literally do anything.
And nothing goes wrong.
Anything and nothing goes wrong.
Yeah.
So I think that would be, if I knew the parameters of this weekend, like it's like nothing will go wrong. This is when I'm going to start doing things I'm scared of.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go skydiving.
Nope. You lost me there.
No, but nothing's going to go wrong.
Right?
Yeah. I'm scared of heights. It's not happening.
But
you know it's going to be okay.
Yeah. Like what if it was a game? Like a VR simulation?
No, I just still couldn't. Like, I don't know. Just even then, I think I would have like a heart attack.
I'd go have a $5,000 shopping spree at like an outlet mall.
Ooh.
I would. It's my ideal weekend. I'm no parameters, girl. Like nothing's gonna go wrong. Come on, guys.
Wrong. Everything fits. There's no lines.
Yeah. We'd make sure to record a podcast episode that weekend, and then we'd release it. No, actually, no. We'd have a live stream that weekend.
Oh,
and
it goes viral.
It would go viral.
That's my
endorsed weekend.
Yeah,
and then we get endorsed by like Mike's Hard Lemonade and stuff, just because.
All of them.
All the mics.
Yeah.
Yeah, all the alcohol brands, they're all like, we here's the money, put us on your show, here's free merch, and then we'll be the hosts at like some beer festival or some shit too.
Yes.
Yeah, no, this is my ideal weekend.
You can't have it, John Marie. You need to think of your own.
I did think. I'm still.
Well, no, you guys are there. I'm saying more like this is why it's happening because it's like my ideal, like it because it's happening. And then on Sunday we would end with a full brunch and spa day at some place we'd never really regularly be able to afford. And then go to Costco. And that
Oh
would
fuck,
be it.
that's definitely my
And
like.
nobody's there.
Yeah,
Nobody's
no
there.
lines. No
No
lines.
lines. Yeah.
Oh,
that's
and
a
then we
good
get to like
weekend.
have IKEA for like the whole like day too.
Oh, and we get waited on by the sample staff.
Yes.
They like, ooh,
Because
yes.
we're the only ones there.
They like have like dishes and they're like, ooh, here you go.
We go sit on the lawn furniture in the middle of it, and they bring all the samples to us just in the
That's
middle of Costco.
Perfect. Like, listen, Costco will also promote us to do it.
Oh, that would be a good commercial, Costco.
That's
I
right,
would love to be
Costco.
in it.
Yeah.
Hashtag Costco. Let us have free food at your store.
Yes, please. We've spent enough there, I promise.
Oh
Oh,
my
I
gosh.
definitely have. Yes.
Yeah, I'm sure I pay somebody's mortgage a few times.
I paid someone's college tuition or two.
Oh,
Well, we haven't shopped at Costco recently just because of COVID, and it's a little farther of a trek for us and everything. But my mother-in-law always goes to Costco, and I don't know, she thinks we have like 7 children or something because she buys so much. And like our kids are like autistic and not like, they were very picky eaters. So half the shit doesn't get eaten in time, and I always feel bad like having food go bad. So the other day I just ended and Lyric grew out of a whole bunch of size diapers. We had 3 boxes. So I ended up just giving all that stuff away in the area just because there was so much. But now we have space for more.
yeah, see, Costco. Yeah. We need Jessica's perfect weekend to happen because she has room for more.
Oh, and I want to stop by a Comic-Con in perfect cosplay.
Yes.
So
perfect cosplay with
like
nothing
something
goes wrong.
cool, like something extravagant,
I'd want to be a dragon that breathes fire, but not real fire because things will catch on fire. But nothing can go wrong. So yeah, what?
Nothing can go wrong. Fucking make it.
Yes.
I'll be Spider-Man with real web, like it actually works. Just and I'm like climbing the fucking the windows in the convention center.
And there's like people waiting for you to Spider-Man them in the face.
Yeah. And like security's confused, They
Just love them.
Yeah. Okay, and we don't need sleep this weekend.
No, not at all.
no.
It's perfect. We have a lot of uppers ready for us.
All of it.
But there's no health problems.
No
because-
health problems.
No health problems.
Our hearts
Yeah, we can
will
be
not
on speed
stop.
all weekend and it's all good because
Yeah.
we're not
nothing
gonna have
can
a
go
heart attack.
wrong.
It's cool.
We can't OD. Nothing can go wrong.
Nothing can go wrong. It's the perfect weekend.
After this weekend, though, I'm pretty sure a lot of shit's gonna go wrong. But yeah, for this weekend, it's gonna be great.
That's fine. I could deal with the fallout, I think.
I don't know. The fallout of a dragon costume could be pretty bad. Houses are burned down.
Well, no, because nothing could go wrong at that point, and the fire wouldn't continue to go.
Yeah.
So I think the biggest thing would be probably any debt we incurred. Like, I don't know how the money thing would work. Like, if it's nothing can go wrong, is that unlimited credit until like Monday? Like,
Or like it was a contest you won, so you don't have to pay it back. Like,
have you guys ever won
that?
Have you guys ever won a contest like
No.
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 No, like never. Like, I don't think there's
we don't
ever
have
a
that kind of
contest.
luck.
No, I
No.
I was 10 years old and I saw a woman on some talk show or something, and she had written a book. So I was like, oh, I got to read this book. And the book was called You Can't Win If You Don't Enter. And it's basically this woman just like wins like thousands upon thousands of sweepstakes and contests and whatever. All she does all day is enter contests.
Yeah.
No, it's early 2000s. So I decided to because I watch YTV, right? And YTV always had contests. So oh yeah. I ended up but I entered every YTV contest under 2 different emails for like 3 years, and I was like 11, 12, 13, and then finally we got a call and I won the West 49 contest. Actually, I won 2 contests that week. I was secondary in a second contest, but which was just for a Barbie. So I won a Barbie. But then I won the grand prize for the West 49 contest, where I got to get a limo ride to Toronto. Got 3 nights paid at the Delta Chelsea. We went to toured YTV Studios, which is also like CMT and stuff like that. And what else did we do? We watched like the Tony Hawk skate team or whatever. Tony Hawk wasn't actually there. It's just sponsored by Tony Hawk clothing. And then I won like a $500 shopping spree at West 49. And this is when I was like wearing man's clothes. So I was like, got like skater shorts and like, you know, that kind of hats and all this kind of stuff. And yeah, the limo driver had to pick me up in my poor neighborhood. So like we were like social housing. So like yeah, it was fun when the limo picked me up. But yeah, I did win. I did win that.
I like
That's
entered
amazing.
like tournaments and I won a Monopoly tournament.
Ooh, wait, is that like what you just had to play Monopoly?
So like you play and then once the time runs out, you mortgage all your property and your money, and whoever has the most money wins. And I won a lot because Monopoly was a game we've played every Friday since I was 6 years old. And so I knew you buy everything. And
pretty much.
And so I won, and then I bought my first ever CD, which was No Doubt. And I've been obsessed with music ever since. So like I was 10 at the time. So like whenever No Doubt's CD came out when I was 10 years old, you know how old I am. That's some math for you.
25.
That's right, 25.
25.
But yeah.
No, go.
No,
Sorry.
that's
I was just gonna say the only I own a Monopoly game, and it's Costa Rica Monopoly.
okay.
I don't know.
Okay.
Whatever.
Yeah, it has a very big coffee tax. I don't understand. Like it, yeah. That's the only Monopoly I own.
That's fantastic. Oh. But like Monopoly was my gateway drug. Now I have so many board games that are not Monopoly.
That's good. I would be worried if you had so many that were.
There's like so many Monopoly out there.
There is. We have a few. We have Skylanders Monopoly. We have Cheaters Edition. We have the Hamilton one.
Mm-hmm.
We have regular.
That's a lot.
There's the electronic bank one we have.
You just all the Monopoly.
Some of them have different rules too. Like we also have
Sonic,
Sonic.
especially like the cheater.
I love the Sonic one.
I mean, it took a while because I was like, this isn't Monopoly. This is a completely different game. Like, what the fuck?
They just sponsored it. Yeah.
I know. And so, like, here I was going in to play it, and I was expecting it to be like Pokemon Monopoly or something, where it's just Pokemon playing Monopoly.
Yeah.
But it wasn't. And so I got confused. Took me, like, first game to, like, learn.
Did you lose?
Yeah, I think I did. I mean, sometimes I pick up games really fast. Like, I mean, I play against my husband and my 12-year-old son. And my husband was never really a big gamer. And then my son is 12.
Yeah.
So, like,
yeah.
So I tend to win even if I, like, don't know the game just because no one else has as much practice.
Yes.
No one else has much practice.
So, like, we have a lot of strategy-based games, and I don't have strategy. I can't strategize anything. I'm impulsive. It's the worst. And like the only time I have a chance to beat Kyle at a strategy game is the first time we ever play it. And if I get lucky, it's completely luck. And because he needs to like plan everything. And then that's the only time I'll ever win a strategy game. I can never play it again afterwards because I'll lose. We still play, but I always lose.
Well, one day, I mean, I can't bring it on the plane when I visit, but maybe when you come down, me and Dawn can all play my zombie game.
Yeah, that huge one.
Oh my gosh. I've only played the first 4 expansions and there's like 12. And it even has like a character creation style game in there, like a whole booklet. Like if you wanted to like create a character that like while you're playing. So yeah,
That's an all-day game. Like that's like
Yeah.
you wake up at 8 a.m, you start playing,
Yeah.
and you don't finish until 8 p.m.
yeah.
Maybe
Like
not even.
where's the problem?
Right? Yeah.
It's our perfect
weekend. Yeah. Perfect weekend. And no one gets tired of playing the game. Because like with ADD, like I can only play like I need lots of breaks, right? And even with breaks, I can't continue the same game afterwards. Like it takes a lot of work. It's exhausting. I need a nap.
Well, and because it's our perfect weekend, the character models are gonna look like warrior versions of us in a zombie apocalypse.
Ooh.
And we're gonna have a perfect soundtrack that is gonna move with the mood of our game, even though it's random. It's just gonna work.
Yes. We need a soundtrack. Yeah. It's a perfect weekend.
By the way, it actually comes with a soundtrack. And the soundtrack is actually on Spotify. So you can look up the Zombies game soundtrack.
You can just listen to it.
Yeah, you just listen to it. Don, what else would you add to your perfect weekend?
All right. Let's see. And like an endless shopping spree at Sephora, because I haven't been there in forever.
And endless, because that place is fucking pricey.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. No limit.
An IKEA trip, because you know you got to go to IKEA. What else? You already took Costco, so there goes that.
You can still go to Costco, Don. It's your perfect weekend too. I'm not gatekeeping Costco.
I'm not saying you're gatekeeping it. I'm just giving it to you because I'm a good friend like that. Okay.
You can just have it.
Yeah.
Oh my god, endless Cinnabon, because like I'm obsessed with Cinnabon.
But you don't get full. You just have it.
Yeah, and
you
then
don't
the
get
calories and the calories don't matter. The cavities don't matter. The sugar doesn't matter.
Yeah,
you can just eat it for fun. You can eat it all day for fun.
Yeah.
No repercussions.
What else would I do? Oh god, I don't know. Just like Sephora in the bookstore, I think that's my thing.
It's just so easy to please.
Wild.
I know. I'm so mellow, and you guys are all like, "Yeah, we're gonna like go skydiving," and I'm all like,
"Well, I'm just saying, nothing can go wrong.
Nothing can go wrong.
There's so much you can do with that.
Fine,
you know.
Fine. I also would go for a day at Wonderland, and it's just us, and then I would just ride all the roller coasters and not get sick or a headache.
Oh, I would ride the roller coasters if I knew nothing could go wrong.
Okay, well then there you go.
There you go. I'm actually surprised Domri didn't be like, I'm just gonna line up every single dick appointment I can, and then
because nothing can
no
go
STDs,
wrong.
yeah.
No STDs, no pregnancy. No one's gonna
Orgasm
find out.
I don't know.
That's we make it sound like Domri is like a giant like
whore.
But like
It's
if you
a
are
joke.
somebody who has sex all the time, good for you. Like there's no big deal. But like Domri is like married and we like to make fun of her. Like that's
Dawn, you need to release your book on this perfect weekend.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it become a bestseller.
Yeah, because it's your perfect weekend.
That's
course.
right. It become like the best fairy porn writer in the history of the world.
Yeah, and then you go on like
it's actually mafia, dark romance. Okay, it's not gay.
And then you spend the weekend just doing your little book tour, and then you get to go to multiple bookstores.
Yeah,
and multiple Costco's and Ikeas.
Yeah, they sometimes do book things.
They do. IKEA has books.
There you go.
All right, Sonia, what about you?
I think I started with I'm gonna read all weekend at a beach and someone brings me food the whole time. That's like my wild time out is
you're not gonna add anything to it?
Yeah,
I want to go to Las Vegas and be a
we're doing that
girl. No, my perfect weekend. I'm going on my perfect weekend and I want to be a burlesque in a burlesque show.
Like a whole show.
Yeah, like a whole show. I want one of those giant headdresses and pasties and just
like
whatever they do. I don't know what they do, but like they walk a lot, and like, you know,
I'll just buy you an outfit.
I can do it.
Listen, I'll buy you an outfit, and I will send you on the strip, and you'll walk beside me. I'll be your security, and you can pretend you're and people will take pictures with you.
And like the Harry, I want to marry Harry security, where like you're talking your watch.
Yeah, that's what I'll do.
For our listeners that don't know, we do have a react series for the great show called "I Want to Marry Harry" on our Patreon. So check that out.
Even the lowest tier.
Yeah, $5 gives you access.
Beautifulness. Yeah.
Just for those that were like, what's I Want to Marry Harry? It's like, well, you got to find out.
That's right. Go watch us. Be really upset for these poor women.
You guys will need like suits though. You
Yes.
gotta be tough.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I'll do it.
I'm 5 foot.
And the glasses, the sunglasses.
And I'll be even like, I'm the tallest, and I'll be even taller because I'll be the one in heels with a giant headdress. And then you guys will be like little, with, like sunglasses and suits, like walking with me.
I'll have to run to keep up.
I want that as a picture. Like, I just want to see what that would look like.
Yeah.
See if it's matching the image in my brain.
And bro, I'd like as a cartoon me, just like a little Oompa Loompa running behind you in a suit.
And like Dawn in the front going, make way.
Yeah. Use my boomer voice, like, move out of the way.
Yeah, no, okay, so every like house party I've had, when we were like done partying and just wanted to go to bed, Dawn would just kick everyone out for us.
Oh, I was such a bitch.
So like
I'm in my house, I would kick everyone out.
So she would be in front, just moving everyone out of the way for me, and then Dawn or Sonia would be behind, just trying to keep up. Little legs.
Yeah, move, little legs, move. Got like my puffer going, like.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's what we would do.
What's the perfect weekend? I won't need a puffer, and I'll grow.
No, bro. Okay, you gotta be somewhat realistic here. Come on.
I'm
fine.
happy the whole weekend.
Oh my god, I don't need my antidepressants.
And I don't cry once.
That's a good,
I don't need medication. That will be my happy weekend.
That's no repercussions. I don't have to take medication to be happy.
Yeah, and I don't
I
have
won't
to
end
worry
up in jail.
Yeah, and maybe I would end up in jail, but not on my perfect weekend.
Yeah, just after.
Like whatever I do works out. You know?
That's right. There's nothing illegal. You can do whatever.
Yeah, just do it. Like, why not?
Hey, Nike, just do it.
Just do it.
We're like getting off every single company here. Just like,
yeah, we're desperate, guys. Come on, make this viable for us, please.
Right, we got rent to pay. Like, come on,
guys. We're just
we got webcams to buy. We got
yeah, that's true.
We got perfect weekends to pay for here. Come on.
Yeah, and you guys heard how interesting they would be. Fucking words.
Words are hard. It's okay.
Words are hard. You guys heard how interesting they would be, and you know what we like to do on perfect weekends is we like to live stream them out to you. So if you help us pay for them, that's actually helping you too.
That's right. You're paying for you to have a good time.
Yeah.
To listen to our bullshit. Yeah, like just do it.
Just do it.
I would have a bottomless coffee cup. Like, I'm almost done my coffee.
And it's always warm. Like, it never.
Always.
Yes, it never gets cold.
And it's always the perfect like sweetness and cream.
Keep talking.
Sounds so dirty.
It sounds so good.
Mm-hmm.
I hate that. If I don't drink my coffee fast enough and it starts to get like anywhere near like room temperature, I'm like, oh, I'm like, I can't drink it anymore. It does.
Listen, I've had to go like 4 hours before actually finishing a coffee because of Kayla. And I'm just used to the cold coffee now. I'm just like, yeah, okay. Like I don't even reheat anymore. I'm just I learned to deal.
That sounds like a sad existence. Like, that's so depressing.
I don't even know if the milk was still good. Like, I don't even know if the milk was still good. I was still drinking it, though. Like, probably why I have stomach issues now.
The rotten milk?
Yeah. Why I'm lactose intolerant.
It's
like... But I don't care because I'm going to finish that fucking coffee if it kills
I just
me,
add
literally.
more hot coffee to my cup.
That's work. Okay, listen. Like, I'm just drinking what I got. My kid won't let me out of his space in order to put hot coffee. So I get one and one only.
Just so on the coffee. Perfect weekend, the coffee would be warm and plentiful.
Yes.
Yes, and not bacterial and, moldy or whatever else.
Yeah. Oh, on my perfect weekend, I want to go to a Renaissance fair. I've never been, and it's always been my dream, but I'm nervous to, of course, like, go by myself and shit. So that would be, I want to go, and I want like a full like medieval outfit thing going on.
My oldest brother Kenny is the coolest dude ever. Maybe at 16 he wasn't considered cool, because he took me to Renaissance fairs, which is fucking awesome. Bayfront Park used to have them all the time. I don't know what happened, but he would take me to these awesome things because he is the coolest dude ever. Like
I'm so
really
jealous.
Cool that's really cool to me.
We need to find one and get all fanciful.
Yes.
And go. I want to be an elf or something. I want to be something cool. My hair's short. I could get a wig. I could figure it out.
I'll be a queen or a princess. I don't care. And I'll wear like one of those corsets and push my boobs to my chin.
I already have like a cool green dress that if I just get like one of those brown corsets, it would look like really like good and medievally because it has like those flowy like arms.
Yeah.
But then I need to get like the elf ears. You see those clip-on elf ears?
Yes.
Yeah. I need those.
I have a tiara, so I mean, like, I'm halfway there.
I would go as like a squire kid, just like dirty. It doesn't have to try very hard, right? Just like
you have like a wooden sword.
Yeah,
like a fake wooden sword with you. You know that you practice with the dummies. You know.
Yeah.
I'm in training. Oh my god! You know what? I'll dress up as the dummy, and then we just walk, and I'll just be like, and then you like start.
That'd be great. You got straw sticking out of you.
Got like black like eyes drawn on the front, you know. Just little stick arms like this.
I like Dominic can talk down to us the whole time.
Yeah, and I'll just wear like Dawn will have to be like the big like she can be like the actual like training knight. She's the one in full metal, you know.
I don't want to be in full metal. I want to be a princess, damn it.
We can give the metal boobs.
Yeah, there you go.
Unless you like
fine. You can be whatever you want. You can be the young princess in love with the squire.
Oh, fine.
We have to have a whole story.
Yeah. Okay. Else how is our scene gonna work when people ask what we are?
I won't know you. That's how that's gonna work. I'm gonna walk away.
Just me and you, just like,
and I'm just standing there. The straw ends like around like my like butt, and then my legs are just gonna be like brown leggings because they're the sticks.
And you guys,
and then I'm gonna have like grass and stuff on my feet so that it matches like the ground.
Yeah.
So then it's like my sticks in the ground, and I'm just gonna be here while you just pretend to wail on me.
Yeah, so this is why I'm gonna abandon you guys, and I'm gonna go find a hot night.
Okay, when we go to Vegas, we have to have a dance routine because you never know when you might need one.
You are. You're the one that's doing the burlesque. I'm just fucking securing you.
No, I'm saying like for our actual trip. What if we go and there's a dance circle?
We need to practice.
Yes, we need to practice.
Yeah, we need a
few
choreography.
4 months.
Choreographer.
Yeah. Someone who could teach jazz hands. Spirit fingers.
Oh my god, I love spirit fingers.
That's what she said.
She does like spirit fingers. She will say it.
She loves it.
Loves it.
Fingers.
If you don't have spirit fingers, don't talk to me.
Yeah.
We don't know you.
And yes, and you have the best sex that weekend. No matter who it's with or what it is, it's the best.
Doesn't matter who it is or what
Are we not bringing our husbands? Is that what you're trying to say?
Like what it is?
I'm just saying for all of us.
Because whatever's
the
happening,
best.
it's the best.
So we're definitely not bringing the husbands. Got it. Okay, good.
You're so mean.
It is what it is. Like sometimes you're not married for sex. Sometimes you're married for friendship. You're just friends.
Yeah, I'm not gonna participate in this conversation. I'm not participating in this slander.
Man slander.
Oh man. So we're all having sex with females that weekend.
Apparently,
Got it.
yes.
Got it.
We're all gonna learn how to scissor. It's all good.
We're all gonna learn.
We don't need to learn. You just do it.
I was gonna say,
it's natural. Just do it.
Just do it.
do it.
Ooh, perfect weekend. I find my big box collection I lost.
Oh my gosh, and it looks untouched.
No one
And
touched
it's
it.
been washed somehow.
Wait, it's untouched or it's been washed. Like we need
Well,
to
like,
pick one.
It's just
It was as washed as when you lost it.
yeah. It's as clean as when I lost it. It was
Oh,
beautiful.
It was a beautiful box.
That's what he said.
Yeah.
She could have said that too.
She could.
That's
It's
true, she
titled
could've.
"My Fun Box for My Fun Box." That's what it's written on there.
And what highway did you lose it on for our listeners?
QEW.
407.
Okay.
Yeah, one somewhere. QEW 407. One of them.
Somewhere along there, there's a
Yeah, I mean,
mystery
if you're
box
going-
of sex toys.
If you're from Fort Erie to New Brunswick, that road and the pit stops, I don't know,
Somewhere along there. Really, someone like stole it when
Like,
you were at a pit
off the
stop.
moving truck.
They just saw the box and just knew, like, this is the jackpot.
Yeah, not like our TVs or
No.
like anything else.
TVs are cheap nowadays.
Yeah, that box is probably worth more than
Yep.
my TV. Yeah.
just
oh my
knew.
god. They just knew. Like
Yep.
what
They
a
just knew.
secondhand tools go for on the market.
I don't know.
That's gross.
Oh my god. Okay. I'm surprised Value Village hasn't started selling them yet.
Oh my god. Okay, do you remember when I went to that Amazon warehouse thing?
Yeah.
Like where like all the like packages that they couldn't deliver? You would not believe how many sex toys were there.
Just like hanging out.
Yeah, you could buy them. Like
Oh, were
the
they
people
packaged?
bought them. Yeah, like they're in packages.
Okay.
Yeah, they're not.
So someone just bought them and just didn't want it anymore. Got it.
Well, no, that just didn't get delivered to their house
Oh.
for some fucking reason. And like so
It'd be better if they were like thrift store, like where somebody.
okay, well, whatever. Still.
Just like a bin of like dildos, no packaging.
You pick
Batteries
your
are
own
in.
one.
It's like $8 or 2 for $15, you know?
All
my
different,
God.
everything,
Yeah, all different shapes and sizes.
colors. Some wiggle
Colors.
more than other ones.
Yeah, some are vibrators, some just no battery. You know, we'll put a
We should
couple
start an
grinders
eBay
in
store
there.
of that. We'll start an eBay store.
Of used?
Yeah.
You can
Watch
sell
how
them
many
for double.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess, yeah.
Yeah.
People would be nuts enough to buy that shit.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, you can
It'll
find
be
someone
gross,
to
but it'll
buy
be
it for
worth it.
double. Yep.
that's
For,
right.
like
Okay.
used.
So the person who found my stuff, there's an idea for you.
Yeah, eBay it, but make sure to hashtag Sonia or something.
Yeah, man.
We're just curious. We just want to know what it's going for.
I just want to know what's going on with them, if they're enjoying their life. Like,
yeah.
I just want to know their story.
Oh my gosh, it's like Toy Story, but like all sex toys. And they're lost, and they're just trying to make it home.
They just let them find their way.
Buzz! Woody!
Rainbow! I don't know which character that is. The one that lights up.
I don't know.
Mr. Potato Head.
There's
Potato Head.
There's definitely potato like type things with attachments.
Yeah.
So I guess it's just, except for it doesn't have a compartment. You have to give it a backpack. It's like
my jaw hurts from laughing.
Oh my god.
Someone should make that a movie. Just like a short. Just like a short.
There
Sonia's sex toys making it home, you know? They fall off the moving truck and then they go on a little adventure and they wind up in New Brunswick. Yeah. And then you're just out gardening one day and you just see them all buried.
What happened? I don't think anything of it. I'm like, I must have put these down here. Dump them in the garden.
That's exactly how I pictured it. I was like, you just grab them, wash them off, and put them back in their box in your closet. Like, yeah, that was it.
That's it.
The end. End scene.
Oh, if I could animate, I would so do that.
We need to get a hold of the people who animate Sausage Party to do this for Sonia. Or South Park. One of those people. We need you.
Can you draw me a little sketch, please?
Yeah. We'll do like a storyboard and then someone can animate it.
Yeah.
Oh, what would it be called? Just Sex Toy Story?
Find their way to Sonia.
No. No, you'd call it Sex Toy Story 3. For no reason. just number 3.
We need number 1 and 2. Like, you
No, you don't. You don't. That leaves questions because then they'll go and they'll be like, but where's 1 and 2? And you'll never find it. And so it'll just be a mystery. And then 10 years later, then we release 1.
Like Star Wars, where they started at 4, 5, and 6.
Yeah. We're gonna do that. Yeah, we're gonna Star Wars it.
Okay.
Star Wars. We start in the front and then go backwards.
Yeah, like sometimes how sex goes. Like,
yeah, sometimes it is.
But like number 1 could be like how they came to my home, like their own like origin stories. Like
how they were made.
Well, I was gonna say number 1 could be like the manufacturing, and then number 2, because they're all shorts, right? They're not gonna be super long. We're just looking like 10 minutes. So 1 is like they're manufacturing and coming together into the sex store, and then part 2 is you buying them over time.
Yeah,
right. So you'll get a little
number 3 is your life in your drawer.
It's just how time passed as you collected them all, you know?
Yeah.
And then it will end with you packing up your boxes for your big move. But then part 3, the one that was released 10 years ago, starts with you on the move and the box falling off the the truck. No, I got it all in my brain.
Write this shit down. Write it down.
You gotta listen to our podcast.
Yeah. Okay. Listen to us. Check.
Yeah.
Got it.
Check.
Yeah. No. And no, it's good. Just gotta find an animator. Well,
Right. You just do 6 figures.
yeah.
And just like
I'll do a
flip book.
I'll do a storyboard, and then you guys can figure the rest.
Yeah, I just want to see the guy with his backpack. Like, that's my favorite part.
Yeah, actually, you have to do the drawings of the sex toys because I won't know what
You don't know
what
what
they
look
look
like.
Yeah, like or like send me the ads or like the links, I guess. Chris, if you check my history, I promise. This is research purposes only.
Research. Don't be scared.
Don't be scared.
It's okay. Don't cry, Chris. Don't cry.
Oh my god.
I'm like my asthma's acting up because I'm laughing.
I know. I'm like I have a super dust allergy and I've been like moving furniture and stuff. So my face is getting all bloody and bloodshot. I apologize.
It's just
Fucking work.
Adrian.
Oh my god.
But yeah, so and my nose is running a lot, so allergies are fun.
She's like cocaine.
Oh, I wish.
Cocaine.
That we could do that on our weekend. No
Yes.
consequences.
No consequence, no OD, it's not laced.
Yeah, it's just a good time. Old fashioned cocaine. Back in the old days.
We're just on our live stream going, we can't get DMC'd, guys, or whatever it is. What's it? DC'd? I don't know what the. We can't get canceled because it's our perfect weekend.
We do it.
And like the live streams can't shut us down. We're just going
Yeah.
for it, you know.
I
wanna
want to get.
I want to get a tattoo. I do want to put some time away for a perfect tattoo on my perfect weekend.
Okay.
Yes.
Perfect tattoo.
Are you guys gonna get tattoos in Vegas?
Fuck yeah, I am.
Yeah, you.
Only if I get Emla cream.
Don't be a wimp.
I
Listen,
haven't
don't
found
like
the cream
paint.
recently, but we do get patches for like Ernest when he gets needles.
Yeah.
So I'll just
I
get
need
like a
that
patch.
shit. Yeah.
yeah.
Just a tiny little thing, but you have to tell your tattoo artist because some don't want to work on it. But
Yeah.
yeah, like it doesn't do anything to the tattoo. It just numbs your fucking skin.
Yeah. I know. I know.
Ah,
I'm like, my goal with my tattoos is to finish my tattoo project, which is like most of my body by like the time I'm 40. But then I do like one big tattoo that costs a lot of money, and then I'm like, I can't justify another tattoo for like a year.
yeah.
Oh,
Oh, it's my perfect weekend, so tattoos don't hurt.
Yeah,
yeah.
there you
So there you
go.
go. There you
Yeah.
go.
Like I have like a high pain tolerance. It's putting myself in to get pain I can't do. Like if I fell down the stairs, whatever. But like I'll walk it off. But like you know when like you do something you hurt on purpose, like ripping off a band-aid, you know, like it hurts like so
Yes,
fucking
yes.
bad. Yeah.
So
no, I
is
hate,
it like
can't-
the anticipation of pain makes the pain hurt more?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like it's just, and I know because like I've got a tattoo before and like I did get numbing cream on it, but it took so fucking long that to get the tattoo that the cream wore off, and like you still feel everything, but like that's not a big deal. It's like the like just fucking stressing about it beforehand. And
Like the start of it. I always find the start kind of gets me, and then once it gets going, then I'm okay.
yeah,
Just
but,
because
like,
the buzzing is so loud sometimes, and it's
yeah,
just
it's a
like
sensory overload, so you're
Yeah.
more sensitive too. Yeah, no, my perfect weekend, I don't have autism.
my perfect weekend. I have super autism.
Super autism.
Yeah,
Like you're a superhero.
yeah.
Like it's so
But I'm
intense. You're
super autistic. Yeah. I can shut down every social conversation ever. So
I could
So
do that now.
Can't talk about it.
I
think
like
I
to
just
anyone
want to talk
fly.
to us the whole weekend.
but I can fly. So
Yeah,
Oh.
you had
okay.
all the vaccines double. So now
yeah,
you can
double
fly.
vaccines. I'm immune to everything. I can read minds because I spent so much time reading body language and figuring out what people do that, and I'm super autistic now that's just developed into reading minds now. Like not just reading body language. I'm just full on reading minds. So
Yeah.
I can't interpret the cues, but I know that something's wrong. Anyways,
yeah. I think it's getting late for me.
Yeah, I was gonna say, does anyone have any other perfect weekend additions?
No.
That's perfect. Weekends are great.
In my perfect weekend, the two of you would be there.
Yeah.
Aww.
My perfect weekend, we live together. The plan has come into place.
In our commune.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where me and
our
Don
perfect
cook.
weekend, we found our commune and we got to like buy it.
Yeah.
It was
Free.
given to us.
Yeah. Our
Yeah.
uncle Henry died and he passed it down
Henry
to us.
Hart. You know, we found him through 23andMe after other Harts did the DNA testing, and we found out that I was his closest relative. So I
And his
obtained the
favorite.
land. Yeah, obviously.
Obviously.
It's my perfect weekend.
Yeah. I'm the favorite. It's my perfect weekend.
Okay, well, we want to say good night to our listeners. Again, if you want other exclusive content like our pre-drinks episodes and our I Want to Marry Harry reacts, just join our Patreon. You get access to those as low as the $5 level. And make sure to follow us on all of our social medias. Just search Opinionated Lushes or Opinionated Lushes on Instagram. And make sure to check out our exclusive unedited episodes on Saturdays, where you can see all of our technical difficulties.
All of them. And drink
all
every
of them.
Time.
Yes. Extra drinks on YouTube.
Extra. Yes. Make sure you have 4 handy. There's a lot of difficulties.
Yeah. We do our best.
We are professionals, not very gooders. That's
gooders.
Not very gooders. All right, have a good night.
Good night.